frightening. But I will tell you, if you see one of these in your living room, or you see one of these crawling on your countertops, or in your bathroom, or on your nightstand, I think that picture even becomes more gruesome. We are talking about things that live among us, that during the rainy season that we are in, and that the weeks to come will deliver to us, all of those insects want to come in, and they come in through our pipes, and then what do? Well, most options that are out there are gonna be traps, are gonna be sprays, are gonna be chemicals, or might even involve a pest control contractor that you have to pay an expensive fee every single month. What if we offered you an option that didn't include any of that? A whole home system, a package that we've never offered before, and we've sold 6 million of these. You are going to get a total of a 9-pack. Not only are you getting more ways to repel and deter those pesky little critters in your home, but you're getting more variety than ever before. It's our today's special. I'm encouraging you to buy more than one. It's $39.95. It's on 3 credit card payments of $13.32. Remember, you get the set of 9. It's as easy as plugging into any outlet. Your color choices are gonna be the white, this beautiful gray, and I love the taupe, so we are kind of adding more colors than ever before. I want to open up our testimonial talk line because one of the greatest joys for me is talking to you. And over the years, I've had a chance to present them. And I have heard from so many of you from around the country with different issues, people that live in rural areas and farms, landlords who have purchased these so that they can have some level of defense in their rental properties. Or for those of you who just are afraid of the rats and the mice and the spiders and are looking for an affordable alternative. I'd like for you to meet Lou Caputo, who happens to be our guest expert. Now it's a great time. Our testimonial talk line is open. Lou, it's great to have you back.
It's good to be here.
I tell you what, it's not the best subject to talk about.
It's not.
But it's real,
yeah,
and it's reality, right?
It's something everybody's going to deal with. If you don't have a problem with pests now, at some point you're going to. I mean, it's just a fact of life.
And all it takes is one. I was saying to someone, all it takes is for me to see one spider.
Oh, yeah.
Or one big roach.
You're done sleeping.
Or one mice, or one, mouse, or one rat. You're done. You're looking for a solution.
Well, yeah, and you know what's interesting about this, though? This is a solution that uses science. It is the humane way to get rid of the pest. We don't use poisons. We don't use traps. We don't do any of that stuff, okay? This uses ultrasonic sound waves to get rid of the pests, okay? And people always ask me, well, is this something that's going to annoy me or my pets? It's ultrasonic, so you're not going to hear it. Your kids won't hear it. Your pets won't hear it. But rats hear it. Mice hear it, roaches, spiders, ants, they all hear the sound. Now, what does it sound like to them, Marlo? I don't know. Nobody knows. We could be fingernails on a chalkboard, it could be a siren, bad music played really loudly, but all we know is that it will make them go away. It does repel them, and what's cool about this set is that you're getting 9 pieces in here. So this is what I call a whole home set.
Yes.
You got enough here for everything, including the attic, basement, and garage for most people.
And again, your phone calls are so important to us. Will you walk us through? We've got our makeshift little house over here.
I love this idea. Okay, so when you look at this house, I want you to think about attic, first floor, second floor, or second floor, first floor, and garage. Okay, so those are different spaces. If I walk you through the configuration right here, so you're gonna get a large one that has an extra outlet on the side, so you're not gonna lose the use of your outlets. You get another large one that has the extra outlet, but it also has LED lights. So if I cover the light sensor on top, you're gonna see those LED night lights come on. So they come on when it gets dark out, and then they go off when the lights come back on. You're gonna get 2 standard units right here. Remember, they all work in terms of effectiveness, they're all the same.
Because that was gonna be my question.
They are all the same.
Some are small, some are medium, some are large.
It's just the features that are different. Then you've got one down here in the end that's a standard unit, but it has on it the LED night lights as well, so I can cover that, and you can see those come on again when they're covered. Now, here's some cool ones down here. These 3 little guys are what we call the micro units. You're getting 2 standard micros, and you're getting one that has the LED night light built into the bottom of this guy. This one's a little bit different, the technology of the night light, but the rest of it is all the same. And then all the way over by Marlo in the garage, we have a brand new one. It's a standard unit, but we've added to it 2 USB charging ports. So now, for the very first time ever, you can actually charge your cell phone, your tablets, your iPads directly from the pest repeller.
That's really cool.
Isn't that neat?
Absolutely. I like that they look like a nightlight. Doesn't scream,
No.
I've got a problem.
It does not.
With mice or with rats or with roaches.
Yeah, not like a mousetrap or like a pest strip or something.
Or like chemicals, because that's traditionally what we use. And let's talk about some of the traditional products.
Let's walk over to Lou's workshop, because I want to show you, if we come on over here, okay, we have got all kinds of different products over here. And we kind of set them up in bins, because the funny thing is that depending on the problem you're having in your house, you got to buy different things. So if you're having a roach problem, they will sell you all kinds of stuff for roaches, okay? And you can spend a lot of money on this. There's bombs and sprays and traps and all kinds of things that are in here. But the fact is that when you use these, you use them up. So you've got to replenish these, you've got to buy more. And as they wear off, the pests come back. So this is a vicious cycle you get into. But if you have an ant problem, forget about that. You can't use that. You got to buy ant stuff. Okay, so here's the ant stuff. Now, it's all the same things, just a different formulation. It's more money. So when these wear off, you've got to replace them. And when they wear off, guess what? The ants come back, okay? Then, if you have rats and mice in your house, now we're moving on down here. And we really get medieval when it comes to the mammals, the rats and the mice. We've got sticky traps where they die of dehydration or starvation. You can see it sticking to the case right there. We've got the poisons. If I rotate this around, this is all poison down here at the bottom, okay? And it looks like my dog's favorite little green chewy treat, okay? Yes. That's what it looks like, but it's not. And this is something you don't want around your kids and pets, I'm telling you for sure. You don't want that around them. And the rats don't die right away. People think poison's the way to go because they die right away. They don't. It takes about a week, and then they're going to die somewhere in your house, and you're going to have that smell of the decomposing body, which is just horrible. You'll never forget it once you smell it. And then we've got the standard mousetrap. Now I want to show you this guy. I'm going to pick this one up here, and I want you to see this, because if you've never baited a mousetrap before, these things are tricky, number one. Number two, in the middle of the night, if you hear the sound, you're not going back to sleep, okay? Because there's going to be something caught in here, and someone's going to have to dispose of whatever's in there. At the end of the day, instead of spending money on this and this and this and all these things and replenishing them, the Bell & Howell Pest Repellers take care of everything that these do. So the roaches, the ants, the rats and the mice, and one thing that's not out here, spiders. Marla, we cover spiders.
Absolutely. Spiders are hard to target, but this product covers it. Remember, it's the pack of 9. Right. It's our today's special. Enjoy using the FlexPay. It's $13.32. Everyone can use the FlexPay. I was talking to my coworkers. I said, if you live in Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Texas, all of these southern places, and especially those of us that live in Florida, because there is not a person that lives in Florida that doesn't know palmetto bugs, right? I mean, the reality is that they come into our homes because it's nice and comfortable and dry. How do they get in through your homes, you're wondering? Through our pipes. That's how they usually get in. Yep. This is a wonderful chemical-free solution that's quiet, that I love that it's discreet, because they just look like you plugged in some fancy night lights. You can't hear it, remember, because it is emitting a sound that will deter those pesky things away from your home. And then this gives you an opportunity to be able to have a system that you will be able to use for years and years to come. As a matter of fact, Suzanne from Tennessee has been using them for years and has had great results. Hi, Suzanne. It's Marlo and Lou. Tell us about what you've experienced with these.
Hi, my experiences has been phenomenal. I had problems with mice. I felt discouraged, defeated, hopeless. I'd go in there, there'd be droppings in my clothes. It was terrible. I was fighting a losing battle. There was no getting around them. They would just appear. I don't know how they'd get in mice in a farmhouse. Then once I plugged those things in, it was like night and day. I never had to see another mouse. I've never seen any more droppings. And I just thought about this while I was waiting on hold. I had these huge spiders in that house. Huge. I think somebody called them rose spiders. I haven't seen them since then inside the house ever.
Oh, my goodness.
And they were very scary.
I can imagine. I was saying to someone earlier, I said, if I see one spider, it's one. It's worth the $40 for the whole home system. I am so happy, Suzanne, that you had great results, and I can't thank you enough, sweetheart.
Well, thank you for selling them.
You're welcome.
I want more. I was surprised when I saw the Today Special.
Yes. I'm so happy that you love them and that they're working great for you. Thank you for your phone call, and it was nice to chat with you, Suzanne. Bye-bye, darling. Bye-bye. So there you have it. Yep. By the way, this story is not an uncommon story. No. A lot of people who live in rural areas that have farms and that sort of thing, I mean, it makes all the world of difference. How would you know if it's going to work for you? Well, you've got to pick up the phone and try. Now, is it overnight? No, it's going to take a couple of days, and over the weeks, you'll see that you'll have less and less. They're going to be safe for your traditional household pets or for your cats and dogs. It's safe. Now, if you've got a hamster or a gerbil, it's going to make it uncomfortable for them. I'm just keeping it real.
Just don't put it in that room, though. It's safe for the rest of the house, just not the room where you're keeping your mouse or rat or that kind of thing.
So I want to talk about some of the commonly asked questions, because when people get this at home, the first thing they go is, well, how in the world do I know it's working? Right? How do you know if it's working?
There's a little red LED light right there, and they're on all of them. You're going to see it flash every once in a while. Now, every time that flashes, it means that it's emitting an ultrasonic sound wave. Now, how do you know that that's really true, what I'm saying right now? I'm going to show you something. Have you ever seen this before?
I have.
Okay, you've seen this. Okay, but you folks probably haven't. This is the ultrasonic leak detector is what it is. They use it on gas lines because when a natural gas line has a leak in it, it's under such high pressure that when it comes out of the hole, it comes out and makes an ultrasonic sound wave. So in the front of this, there's actually a little tiny microphone right there. And it won't hear you and me in the studio. It's not going to hear anything else. All it hears is the ultrasonic sound. So if I put it next to this, I want you to see something really cool. I'm going to press the button that turns it on. And every time the red LED flashes on the pest repeller, there's a little red LED ball that's going to bounce back and forth on that screen. Do you see that?
I do indeed.
And it's hearing the ultrasonic sound wave, and loudly, every single time that red light flashes. So you can be confident that every time that goes on and off, you know that sound wave's going out, and you know that's going to annoy the pest. People ask me about that too. They go like, why isn't it a continuous sound? Why is it one that goes on and off? Because if you made it a continuous sound, they would get used to it. Okay? This way it varies it, and they can never quite get used to hearing it.
Absolutely. And a lot of people want to know how long they work.
You know what? It's funny. Somebody asked me that. I've had mine at my house for 7 years. They still work, so when they stop, I'll come up with a number. But honestly, I haven't had any fail on me yet.
So here's what you need to know about using these. You can't put furniture.
No.
You can't put anything in front of them. If you do, you're not going to get the best result.
Right.
All right? So if you block it with something, let's say you put one in your kitchen, and then you put your microwave in front of it, or you put the coffee pot in front of it, it ain't gonna work. Or if you put it in your living room and you put the sofa in front of it,
not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. The key to these is that you need to put them in areas where they're not blocked so that they give off that sound wave. That they
you want it to travel as far as it can, and you want it to echo off of the walls in the room, because that's what gives you that meshing of the sound waves. That's what gives you that force field, I call it, inside the room. That's what keeps the pests out of there.
We're gonna go back to our phone lines. Karen from North Carolina ordering for the first time. Hey, Miss Karen, it's Marlo and Lou.
Hello, Marlo and Lou. How are you today?
Good,
Doing well,
thank you.
Karen.
Nice to meet you. So what type of trouble do you have at home?
Well, we have crickets, for one, which really don't bother me because they're sporadic.
Okay.
But I do have an occasional bug that likes to enter into the kitchen once in a while, and maybe some critters down below it's not really a basement, but it's like an open crawl space.
Okay.
We have an older home.
Okay.
Anyway, so I purchased this because my husband just purchased some chemicals so we could get rid of any potential pests that we're going to be expecting. And we could smell it bad, and we have a pet as well. We have a puppy. So I didn't want to be having that spray all over my house or even under it, but he went and sprayed under it, but we could smell it above.
Wow. I tell you what, you've said a lot, Karen, because I think so many people, I would imagine almost everyone can relate to what you're saying. We've all, at some point, have used those chemicals because there are not a lot of options that are out there that are chemical free or don't allow you to use traps. And I think every person has been worried. You worry about, what am I really spraying? Is it safe? So I think we can all relate to that. I gotta tell you though, I don't know if this is gonna work on your crickets. It's not tested to work on your crickets.
No, we haven't tested them.
Your other bugs, you should be good to go. But your crickets, in all transparency, I don't think it's gonna work on your crickets. So if that's the primary reason why you're buying them, you know, you might wanna change your purchase.
No. I'm not really worried about the crickets.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to be sure. Okay.
No, I'm worried about anything else, spiders.
Yes.
Yeah,
roaches.
these will work on them,
That
for sure.
it's you're golden then.
Yeah.
You're good to go with those.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we create the right expectation for you. Well,
No.
well, I hope
I'm
you.
aware of that, and I can't wait to get them.
Oh, I hope
because,
you call us back and that they really deliver for you.
Yeah, I'd love to
thank
hear
you.
it.
Yeah, thank you very much for your phone call.
Thanks, Karen.
So happy. Karen trying them for the very first time, but if you're just tuning in, this is our today's special. We've sold 6 million of these. I mean, you think about that number. It's a universal problem.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not a reflection of if you're a good housekeeper or not. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with it's nice and warm and dry and comfortable inside your home, and those critters want to come out in the inside. And I want to show you the list that this targets because I think it's important for you to understand.
And let's talk about that for a second,
Look
because
at the list.
when you look at the list of things here, you're going to see the 5 most common things people have problems with: rats, mice, ants, roaches, and spiders. Okay.
Yes.
Now, you're going to hear people occasionally who have these say that they've been effective on other things for them. Okay. We haven't tested them for those things.
Right.
So your mileage may vary, but I can tell you that the things we have tested them on are the rats, the mice, the ants, the roaches, and the spiders. And the reason is that the HSN legal department made Bell and Howell go out and get this testing done by a third-party independent laboratory, and it's very expensive. So we picked the 5 things, or they picked the 5 things that were most common. But that testing did prove conclusively that they were effective at repelling rats, mice, ants, roaches, and spiders from the localized area in which they are working. And that's important to note that. That's what the part where you glean that you need one in every room.
And that's why we're offering you this whole home system, because when it's not a Today's Special, we'll sometimes have the pack of 3 or the pack of 6. Ultimately, you want your entire home protected. I mean, we all do. I have them in my house. I'm not embarrassed at all. I have them in my house. Listen,
me too.
we live in Florida, and I don't know if you've ever seen the size of the palmetto bugs in Florida. Honey, they are massive and they fly.
Yep.
And so I'm telling you, this is the option that's available for all of us. And when you're looking at that flex pay of $13.32, even if you hire a pest control company, you're paying a monthly service.
Oh, yeah.
Even if in your area, even if it's $20 a month, are they coming in spraying chemicals? Do you really know what those chemicals are? Are they truly safe for you and your family? We just heard from Karen, who talked about spraying chemicals and how worried she was because they sprayed those chemicals. And then a lot of times when you hire a pest control service, they spray the outside barrier of your home. And you know what ends up happening there? You end up trapping the critters in the inside because now that barrier's on the outside and they're too afraid to go out. So this makes that environment so uncomfortable that they leave. And that's ultimately what you want. It's not an overnight thing. It's going to take a couple of days.
Right.
And the more and more weeks that go by, you'll notice the biggest difference. Your choice is in the pack of 9 in the white, the pack of 9 in the gray, or the pack of 9 in the taupe. Today's the only day we're doing this. So I am telling you, the rainy season is on its way.
Yep.
And that seems to be the time.
It pushes them up.
Yeah, it pushes them up, and they come in. I was saying to my, it's funny, my producer today is Pat.
Yep.
And he was saying that he saw a bug in his house yesterday. And interesting enough, I saw one in mine yesterday. Now here in Florida, we've been getting a lot of rain.
Cats and dogs.
It's been raining a lot.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, it starts to rain, and you out of nowhere, you see a little one.
Yeah.
So there you have it. So it's time to revamp, add more if you need them.
Right.
If you're trying them for the first time, we give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, but I definitely would take advantage of the value.
No, absolutely. And just think of it this way as well. All the other products you use are reactive. You've already got a problem. When you put these pest repellers in, you're being proactive. You're getting ahead of it. You're taking care of it before you have an issue.
Yeah, I'm buying a few more myself. I have a few in my garage because that's where I see the biggest problem in my house.
Yeah.
But I need a whole home system. I hope that you'll continue to shop, take advantage of it. You can only buy this today. Lou, we're going to see you a little bit later on. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. More to come after this.